Hi everybody and welcome back to another video on the swimming in the real annual. So what actually happened to Trick Williams actually beat Joe Hen for the world title but who get around hamper the NXT pay-per-view the very first time the TNA title is up for um, is up for grabs on the on a WWE commission pay-per-view, and I actually enjoyed the match. To be fair, it was a good match. And probably you should have expected it to happen in the all because Carlo or Silva Peony is um and Peony's resident wa- was in the front row no underlying prices that TKO are ripping people off with extortionate prices and stuff. But in any case, I actually thought the match was really good, and it could lead to an interesting actually. And I think Joe Hendry will win the belt back eventually. I don't imagine that Trick Williams title run will be very long because TNA have their own pay-per-view schedule as well. But in the case of in the case of Trick Williams, I think that's his Hall of Fame video package already written. He's the first He's the first WWE roster member to win a TNA belt while still being employed by WWE. Now, granted, he's still on the NXT roster, and he hasn't moved up to the main WWE or yet, um, but this is a historic moment that should be included in a Hall of Fame package, and I think his path's already been written out, to be honest, and I do actually like Tarek Williams. A good he's got a good social media following, and he's one of the most charismatic as in either NXT on the main roster or shows. So it's smart for both the so it's smart for both NXT and WWE agree to this, and the eventual rematch will be pretty good as well. Although we should have known what was to come because Hendry got the victory in the under a siege tag match for Friday night because Impact have the um Impact have the pay-per-views on a Friday night now, and um, and so we should have known what was to come, and I'm not mad about it. I actually really enjoyed them. I actually like both Joe and Jerry and Trick Williams. It just means now I have if I um TNA wrestling and a bit more regular Halloween. Both in terms of both in terms of viewership and um and in terms of the channel now that Cuba Williams is as the TNA champion for the time being. I actually thought the AJ Styles narration over the VE to promote the match. I actually thought he was a perfect choice for the narration because obviously he won the belt, I think, 4 or 5 times. Um, so I said, and actually you had all the recaps that the champions you had, obviously you had or Angle, um, or Angle, Drew McIntyre, Billy, Al, Lake, Wrest, even, so, uh, basically everybody that's been into WWE past, um, the, past few years were all featured, obviously AJ Styles himself is featured, but that belt has got a tremendous age wit, and Trick Williams is the first um WWE of wrestler who as the first WWE of wrestler to capture any sort of TNA belt. I actually thought the match I actually thought the match was one of the best matches of the entire year. Now, it's not going to be like a Dave Meltzer sort of spot, sort of monkey type match. Is a good old fashioned traditional wrestling match with it was a big match. Feel both guys are over. Both guys had to their hands. It was split down the middle. Joe Hendry always gets a good reaction. Um, even from a WWE crowd. You saw it during WrestleMania 41 on um, during the match and for Randy Orton. So this is good business, and I hope that we do actually see Joe Hendry a bit more in NXT again now that he's become the challenger and to track with Williams' ENA title. I really do think there is potential here, and that they could either change the title back at the next pay-per-view or at the Worlds Collide special. that will be shown in the WWE YouTube channel same um same day as my money in the bank 2025 of emanate from Los Angeles. Um, traditionally and traditionally, yeah, don't really do Los Angeles shows all that off, and so maybe it would be good for them to agree to and to agree to have the rematch on Worlds Collide. It would give them a bit more or exposure. You have the actually announcing that they'll be on that card anyway, so it would make sense for a potential rematch. You've already got TNA's pals and Triple A that are also owned by the TAO umbrella. And I think it's I think what this title change will actually lead to down the line is TKO know that there's value in this partnership, and you know that DNA can be a hot commodity with some of the stars. At the minute, we can see potential in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's even get his own shot that was on WWE Shop. And as I've said previously, in the video hyping up this match a couple of videos ago, I think this will lead to WWE eventually putting in an offer for TNA and buying out Anthem Sports and bringing them into the TKO umbrella because they've actually got because they've actually while Triple A they've got a partnership with Pro Wrestling Pro Wrestling Wa as well in Japan. They've just recently had Natalia compete in the Rocket Cup um an annual um NWA pay-per-view. Uh, and they've got and they've got a GCW partnership going on as well. They allowed Shayna Baszler and carrying Ross to compete at the Bill sport event this year. It was an event shrouded in controversy due to Sabu's final match and the implications that led to. And tragically, Sabu's no longer here with us. But yeah, I see this as another avenue for for TEO to bring in TNA the CEO business model. You've obviously seen you've obviously seen Ike's and Anna that was backstage having a confrontation with the NUCC. I think that will is a program eventually with Santana and Charlie Dempsey, who has done some work through his partnership on um any impact. I know it was Avion Heights that we down the challenge, um, but I think eventually it'll be Charlie Dempsey versus Mike Santana, and in order for all this potential rematch that I think will happen at World Skill WWE seems to like having Joe Hendry and other shows. Maybe that's part of the deal that maybe Charlie would say, oh, eventually go back over to TNA and um challenging Ike's and and a match over here because Santa Anna's already um coming over to um um on so Avion Heights. So maybe that would be a good thing for ENA to get a Charlie Dempsey match on of my accent and on the next ENA paper view accent and as an AEW wrestle or for those who don't know Hammer is Hammer is are known as loud and powerful over here in your stint and AEW. They were also the it LAX an American um exchange in the first ever on this also this guy Mike Santana has been has been about a bit and and he's actually a good dress so I don't know what of his matches do end up in a sort of hard war sort of battle always situation. So yeah, but briefly to finish off, I do actually think that this is a refreshing change. Um, I'm intrigued to see the build up to the eventual Murray rematch between Trick Williams and Joe Hendry. I'm also intrigued to see. I'm also intrigued to see the stuff that Mike's and Tana gets up there, and I'm also intrigued to see if TNA can take some WWE can take some WWE else and eventually it can lead to an invasion angle. And I know some of you might get PTSD hearing that hearing that again because we know how badly the WCW invasion and going to 2001 well it's kinda handled and yeah but um hopefully WWE have learned to their own lesson because that would be something quite cool to have a proper invasion and having else so up back and forth, especially now you've got the worlds collide events starting back up. There's no excuse now. The WWE have all the talent that they're working so I'd like to see um I'd I'd like to see the different kinds of programming but also as well you, I'd like to see the ticket pricing being well if you wouldn't mind because the ticket prices are atrocious, shambolic pieces of shit. So yeah, so so yeah, there's lots that can be on here. Hopefully it does lead an invasion type angle. Oh, and if they do pull the trigger, I get on it. Don't make it like the WC, W, ECW Alliance, storyline because that is horrific as hell, basically. Eh, but yeah, overall, guys, I really enjoyed the drama and the tension of the Joe and Holiday Trick Williams match, and I'm looking forward to the Reem match. I think that would be good as well. There'll be plenty more to as well on the SMOP. I'm sure of it. Um, I'm sure of it throughout the year in regards to the partnership between both the WWE and TNA. And yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's next. Obviously, I'll see you back here on the channel tomorrow for the order review. So like, share, subscribe. I'm hoping to hit for 500 subscribers. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think in the comment section. I think this has been, I think this was one of the best matches of 2025. So, and a bit of history, and a bit of history made, and Chirrick Williams can say was the first active WWE wrestler to win the TNA title for the rest of his career. Um, as could be, um, as could be his or as Jericho type, for his he reminded everybody that he was the first undisputed champion in WWE history. But anyway, I should take you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here for another review. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe and hit the bell, and try and even make a comment or let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you soon.